Welcome back. Let's get ready to rumble with the guards here. Alright, so let's take a look at the spells that we've got for Jaheira. We didn't select new ones to memorize because we were just fighting some pretty weak doppelgangers. Let's pick up Sunbeam and Conjure Elemental, Insect Swarm, Conjure Woodland Being, Elementals, Ice Storm, Sleet Storm, Call Lightning, Flaming Sphere, Moonbeam, Spike Growth, Ice Knife, Thunder Wave, and Healing Word. Okay. For this combat, we're gonna crack out Elemental. We'll just replace the Water Myrmidon that Asterion was running with a new one. We've got two of those now.
Lost in thought.
We may need to spread out just a little bit, and we'll have Jaheira do a shapeshift as well.
Always nice to be wanted.
So as a moon druid, she's got access to elemental forms as well. So she can turn into a water, earth, fire, or air myrmidon. I think we'll try out the earth myrmidon. The earth myrmidon doesn't have a weapon, so it still uses Tavern Brawler for its damage. And we'll start this off with Shadowheart, I think. So we've got 3 Flaming Fists and 3 Steel Watchers. These guys are pretty tough. We're just going to start shooting to get the combat going, and then we'll see what our initiative order looks like. Apparently we're just making, there we go, a lot of stealth checks. Didn't really want to make all those stealth checks. In fact, like I was trying to start this combat for a long time beforehand. So just poor luck. And we managed to get shots off that were not our bonus. So let's see what we can do. We'll click heals and just try to get somewhere where it will be inconvenient for the Steel Watch to get to us. And then we'll deal with the repercussions of that in a minute. Yeah, they can jump all the way up here. So a lot of work just to get to where we have a turn again. Let's take a look and see. We've got a bunch of new powers. We'll start off with a black hole. Did he survive that fall? I didn't even take damage for it. Cool for him. And we'll move Gale a little bit and see what other people he's got a shot at. Steel Watchers are resistant to fire damage. whiffed one of those. We'll take a quick step back. In any fight with the Steel Watch, basically, they're the only factor that is really meaningful. And double check our passives. Yeah, we're going to want to switch back to Radiant because they are not going to be taking any psychic damage. And not quite enough damage, but probably close enough that one of our elementals can deal with it. And especially when you've got lots and lots and lots of levels, it becomes really problematic to get targeting. Oh, decided not to. Maybe? Is this one self-destructing? It doesn't look like it.
Now this is my happy place.
I'll have Karlak back off as well. Let's see if we can prompt it to go into self-destruct mode. There we go. Some improbable throws. And again, we'll just step where it's a bit inconvenient for the Steel Watch to get to us. Shadowheart's taking a bunch of damage. But it looks like we've got a couple shots, so we'll take them. And again, we'll just reposition to make it difficult for the Steel Watcher to get to us. I'm prepared to be impressed by whatever jump range this guy has got. So that's one of their best tricks, as you can probably tell, is to pull you to their location. We'll have Karlak come in. On 2 hits. Do a bonus action attack normal. Try a flurry of blows. Another bonus action attack. And I'm a little worried that this one's going to try and reposition me down the hill.
Fools these mortals be.
Yeah, path is too low. So I think we'll just warp up by Gale here and kick off a heal. And See if we can get close enough to Shadow Heart to do that.
Orders. Quickly. Got to press on.
Let's see what this one does. I don't know that it's got enough movement to get back. So we may be just shooting down at it for a little bit.
Don't know what hit him.
This is gonna feel good.
Alright, can we fly down behind it? Kinda looks like it.
Onward.
Okay, well that's the
Yourself.
fight there at the gate.
Let's go.
These guys have some infernal metals of various kinds.
Oh, I could go for a good meal.
And we'll go ahead and fly down. Let's see if we can't get the group together. Didn't really get to show off Jahira too very much. And see that they're getting mad at us.
Everyone subscribes to. Crime's been committed, and this guard's decided to.
And it's still taking us a minute just to get
To me.
guards to attack us when they've decided to attack us. This guy is next. Let's see what we can do. I don't think that's all the arrows we've got. Yeah, so Gale's got quite a few. That looks a little better. Let's see what we've got. I don't think we can hit one of them and knock them far enough to throw them over the edge. And since we hit, we'll turn Sharpshooter off and see if we can't finish one of them off.
Fuck yes.
And let's see who's next. This one. Flight allows us to go in straight lines, saving movement. have enough to get back over here? We do. So, Flaming Fist Wizard isn't going to have anything particularly, so. We've taken care of, I think, all of the named ones here.
My pleasure. The coward's root.
We'll do a little sneaking and see if they've got anything worth picking up. Probably not.
Very well.
Okay, so crouch and nope. Alright, so next thing we're going to do is cross over into Wyrm's Rock, and we're going to head up the side of the building and then back around, and I think we'll then see if we can't deal with Lord Gortash directly.
That way.
Meantime, talk to this vendor and see if they've got anything that we'd like.
Need something? I've got the tools for any job.
Just thieves' tools and stuff.
Whatever you're working on.
Gotcha. Alright. So we'll head to camp. And before we're going to try to deal with Gortash, we'll definitely want to take a long rest and get our group situated. So I think we'll take Asterion rather than Jaheira. Well, it's going to require that we
Need something.
drop form.
Oh, I have the magic touch.
So much for the cavalry riding to our rescue. This is what we get for putting our faith in a network
The
of
Harpers.
spies, I suppose. Well, obviously I would, but you have so excellent.
And we're in a new chapter, and we've got a little extra time for the video. Let's take a look and see. Got some black and red, I think, is what we're wearing right now. Let's go back to our Act 1. Kind of cool looking. And I think this acid wasn't really working. Let's go ahead and swap out for something a little stronger. So we'll put the Cloak of Displacement on her. Protection makes sense for Karlach. We'll give Gale Absorption. And we'll give it a cool black cape, since we've got some extra. And then we'll, oops, gotta swap.
A long way from Waterdeep.
Select Gale.
It shall be done.
And see here, we've got a note from Volo. We'll need to get to the lower city to deal with him. Let's see if anybody wants to talk.
At once.
Soldier, my engine. It hurts. I think this might be it. Soon. Things burning hotter than I knew it. I want us both to be ready if. Well. If we can't fix me.
Gortash will pay.
Here. And hey, kicking his. Let's go home.
So she's having some trouble realizing that she might die. I think this is going to be Minthara is going to try to initiate romance. So we'll just dodge that because we're not doing romances for
As you
YouTube
approach
videos.
Minthara, you feel
Sorry. Old habits.
Okay.
A feeling. When we first... I would not do that again. I did not think we would ever... I was wrong. I trust you. But I would like to touch your thoughts again. Now that my mind is my own.
Sure, why the sudden
Curious.
interest?
Until my time in the cult, I did not expect to find any out... I did not expect... You.
We're
You
flattered.
should be. Oh, you are different. Before the... I could not enjoy the taste of... In spite of the danger. Now, without love. Without... Show me myself through your eyes. Let me see what I am to you.
So we can do that,
she joins Setho's doubts. What does she see?
and then you get to pick. Right, so a lover, an ally, a friend, a survivor, a monster. Right, so we'll just choose an ally.
Her mind cools.
We need one another as allies. But I want more from you than that.
And we'll just say that we fight side by
I
side,
want
and that
all
is
of
enough.
you. As you wish. I will be satisfied to have you as an ally.
So that's just the Minthara romance. We don't have it. So on YouTube playthroughs, I'm not going to do that. But feel free to romance whoever you'd like, whenever you'd like. So we'll auto-select. If you want, you can leave some alcohol. There's achievements to get for being drunk while killing things. I did that in the last playthrough, so don't need to do that here.
How did you? Oh, it's you. Forgive me. I am drained. It's rebelling. I suspected that when we took... I do not know what happens now.
You feel the Emperor's fear as if it were your own.
Beautiful, isn't it? Come. Your company isn't unwelcome.
So this is a bit set up, right? He's got like a little thing to relax us on a bench, right? There wouldn't be those things here. He's constructed this. We'll say we expected him to be more on guard.
You are correct. I'm haunted by memories. They are relentless.
We'll just say that the past is the past.
You are impatient. Even in this, you remind me of her. At least, you thought you were my first. Far from it. Though my relationship with Berlin was different from my relationship with you.
We don't really care about that, but we'll ask how.
In life, she was my business partner. Duke Stelmane trusted me, and the city trusted. It was she who met with the merchants, politicians, and patriarchs. Together, I could not have done any of it without her. Just as I cannot do any of this without you.
Well, that's a bummer.
I appreciate what I feel is deeper than superficial cures can. Most people think that mind flayers are soulless husks who feel nothing. I am glad you are not most people.
So if we want to chase down the you're trying to manipulate us, we can get the Emperor to reveal that he is in fact trying to manipulate us. If we treat him like he's not, then it will be revealed that he's not. The game sort of allows you to decide what your opinion is and then confirms what it is. So we'll just say thanks.
Another quake.
I'm not sure if we're going to side with the Emperor or not on this playthrough. We'll see. Alright, so next video we'll do some prep and then we'll get ready to try to take out Gortash before his coronation. as always, thanks so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video.